So that nigga was a little baby in the way.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, shit.
The kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
There's no way he's going to grab that shit because two niggas in there against the other.
17-yard line.
It was that static, man. This the only episode that's out? Philly, Philly, we're out of town. I was singing an old East song.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Play action now, Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 84 yards. And the Cowboys need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Smith, the man in motion left. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Hurts. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Osa Odigizua with the effort there to earn the sack. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Touchdown! Tony Pollard, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. At 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run with Sanders. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now they send a man in motion right. On 2nd and goal. Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders from 4 yards out. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one. Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and a delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
No, he's playing Madden. I'm streaming. You know I'm playing Madden, bro. Oh.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Probably. Okay.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Inside give to Elliott.
Yeah.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win,
them little
but if
niggas
you're
that be
on
coming down
offense,
to
you'll
the
take
store.
that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Right, now that's cool. I got it.
From the 29, Prescott.
Yeah.
And this one incomplete.
Good. I was funny because them niggas was down there yesterday. They had some shit, man.
And now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, like some jackets.
22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Some like some body work.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Yeah.
On 4th down, Prescott goes off, and on comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work.
I mean, well,
the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Well, no, because they can't necessarily screen for whether or not you really the proper agent. You know what I mean? As long as you know how to do math, you can allow your shit and make it so that you're an agent that you're not.
They're still down double digits, so
and order shit you ain't supposed to be ordering.
This drive probably needs to end in the end zone as
well. I mean, yeah, but even still though, like even if that's your real name and your real card and shit, right? If you know, set up your thing to say you over 21, could they prove that you wasn't?
Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why they can't. That's why they got limitations on those kind of things that they deliver for real, because they can't really.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Yeah, no, it is.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. In motion left goes Smith. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4.
This nigga killing me.
Here's Aaron Siposs now.
Not catching him in bounds, though. I can't cover that shit. Hey, this nigga Noah.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down.
Record, I mean, overall, it's really the nigga Brio. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga Brio, he win. He win.
Able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
See, Ben don't really count because Ben don't really play a lot neither. You see what I'm saying? Ben, that's why Ben shit's so balanced. He don't really play a lot. You see what I'm saying? Oh my God, that's fucking
incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get on the field.
That's why his record is like
deceiving. You know what
I mean? Because like, all right, he always go deep in the playoffs for real. So by default, you would think that he be doing something for real, but Joe really don't be doing a lot. Yo, he be acting a lot.
So a good punt there.
But he beat you though, because you just ain't used to playing them and shit. But then when you play him, you got adjusting them little bitchy ass plays he be doing. shit you ain't really used to, you know.
Eagles offense set to
It's
begin
like,
their
I
next
don't know, it's
drive.
like, I feel like that shit like how I probably be feeling to niggas like in real life when they play niggas they don't really play for real.
They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away.
You know what I mean? You don't see it play often enough that, you know what I mean? You gotta adjust to the injury. You gotta find what works against you.
Can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
That shit like on some chest shit. Like, I'm not used to the way this nigga plays at all. I ain't gonna lie, but oh my god.
And this one is incomplete.
Yeah, he cooked the shit out of it. I thought I was wrong.
He likes to take those risks deep downfield during games. Coverage or not.
I like the way he played
was there on that one. No catch, but
I like playing people with multiple different styles because, you know, you ball from all them niggas and you perfect your game. So, I like some of the shit he did.
Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Smith will come in motion right.
This fake cop is moving extra fast for some reason. I was geeking.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Going deep here for Watkins. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it.
Yeah. You at work and they playing that song? They playing that song on y'all radio? What y'all listening to, like 92 Q or some shit?
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Oh, that's dope. I ain't gonna lie, that's OP dope.
Yeah. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it first and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room.
They start on the ground without it. And you know, I'm in the middle of the game.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Prescott from the gun. Flushed out right. Open man right side, it's Lamb. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Dances by him. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Prescott looks to throw on first. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
God.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
Oh my God.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3 on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it. You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the 2nd half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, Prescott. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush.
I'm coming to you because I know you was fucked. And you one of the only plugs I'm fucking with. I'm trying to spell my gospel back at me. I'm not. I'm just telling you that I'm listening, alright? Just let me know what I gotta do, man. Straight up. Remember that loud motherfucker at the table the other night? Yeah! Told y'all! I'm the man, motherfuckers! Man, y'all can suck my dick. He's a bright boy cat named Travis. Knows me a crack. I deliver him. And break me off. Baby, this is between us. I want you to return his ass to me alive. Remember, blood don't make you family.
That one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. The give to Elliott. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And he's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And
We're destroying this community. So you damn right I'm trying to Ahab his ass.
You do realize that Ahab never caught Moby Dick?
Bullshit. He did so.
I guarantee you he did not.
Hey, that gets on the warpath about finding Flynn, Marsalis, and Wayne on blood shit.
Hey, JQ, did Ahab ever catch Moby Dick?
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again? Nigga, keep the chain first, move the chains in the game.
Ain't no way
post
I'm
office,
trusting
stamp
this
the
dude
time.
just like a
Triple slice
goddamn
out of
bug.
big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nikes and ties. They just you better pray to roll on ride. Rap, sugar, Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Got to out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know my way around the storm. Making peace with hit boy, only gotta do is hit record. On record, breaking news. Had to show up just to fill the void. Confused, boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weeds. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot and all that rap beat. No, no, you won't. So we don't vibe, but we in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. The top 3, I'm not number 1, how can you post that? I would have found the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Need Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top 3, I'm not number 1, how can you post that? I would have found the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Need Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no front. Your most hungry place, I was past that.
That nigga Stephon trying to go over there with Trayvon. That was you came up here with? Hmm? What was that you came up here with?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the Dallas Cowboys. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. First down carry by Elliott. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Is it penis?
Off the play fake, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Fourth down, Prescott. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
Oh my God, bro, why you put the air on it?
It's going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game, and I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Allen going to try and throw on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one. And that one falls incomplete.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs from 13 yards out. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. And his first throw of the game.
I know. Oh, my God, get off me.
Around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
38 yards on the scamper there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Prescott. Forced out to his left. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. From the red zone now, Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
To try again after the sack, Prescott. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Third and long for Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. Fourth down straight ahead. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they are on the board, trailing now at 6-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple choice. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Yeah, we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Allen off the play fake. And open field is Diggs. He's got it. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And now they'll into the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
They attempted the fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really it's a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. He's got room at the 30. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. Noah Brown, 60 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. It's a gain of 4 that time, and it's first down Buffalo. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing on first down is Allen. That is caught at the 7. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Allen. The quick slant caught. Touchdown Bills. Isaiah McKenzie, as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Throwing now is Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And some room to run now. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
Hines. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Singletary. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
On play action, Prescott out to his left. A dump off to Elliott. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. They've got his man complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Prescott on 3rd and 2. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now here's Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On play action, Allen, he'll buy some time right. Going deep for Diggs. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Allen. Touchdown! Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Looking to throw. Prescott. Flush to his right. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Prescott being chased out left. He's got his man Schultz coming across the formation. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
Oh, my God.
And how about that return? As he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
On 1st down, Allen rolling to his left. Shakes off the sack. Now he's swallowed up and taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. To throw is Allen. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And he completes it to the tight end Knox. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They run here with Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now Dak. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Here's Prescott. He's going to let it fly. It's caught at the 10. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Marr now to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Allen to throw.
Oh my
and Diggs has it.
God,
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Bass on for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, but also keep the defense from anticipating what's up next. And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Micah Hyde. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
So Allen's going to look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Here's Dak. Eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
For me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East West Coast, the 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. Cheap. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold.